My name is Professor Abel Kinoti Meru. I'm the Acting Deputy Vice Chancellor, Academic Affairs, and also the founding Dean, School of Business at Tiriyara University. I'm also the founder of the Academy of International Business, and I'm a seasoned innovation and business incubation consultant. This is a British Council project, 2021, which is on innovation for African universities. Kenya is one of them. Ghana, Nigeria, and South Africa, they are also participating in it. So as our project is on accelerating entrepreneurship support in universities in Kenya, we are abbreviating it as the ISO project, which is addressing the curriculum, the entrepreneurial curriculum that we're using at the university. We are really looking at how a blended, more or less, curriculum can be adapted. We've done some research on the ground to find out what is it that the students are saying about what they are studying, what they really want to study. We have also taken some research to find out what the stakeholders, the faculty are doing, and also we have trying to find out what is the best way that given other players in the market, what can be done. So in this project we have Open University. This is the Open University UK. It's the biggest online university in UK. These are the ready partners. And then Ashoka University is, Ashoka East Africa is the entrepreneurial ecosystem. And as we are the technical people on the ground. So the outcome of this, which is now happening in the second phase, is we are trying to come up with a virtual accelerator for startups. So this is what we are doing now in the second phase. We have about 12 projects, different projects from the students community, and then we take through them the acceleration project, and then we find out whether they can translate all that we have put together into some tangible proposals or some tangible viable businesses at the end of it.
My name is Ernest Chitechi. I work with an organization called Kenya Climate Innovation Center. I'm the corporate services manager at Kenya Climate Innovation Center. And my role basically is to assist climate innovation entrepreneurs to commercialize and scale their businesses. In terms of the project that we are working on with the British Council, one of the things that now we are trying to harness is to see how do we transform this climate innovation ecosystem, making it more inclusive, and also bring in the aspects of transdisciplinarity. Why we did that, you realize that other than just focusing on entrepreneurship in general, there are aspects, there are groups within society that are more vulnerable, as I mentioned earlier, maybe the young people and the women. So we want to bring them on board. But also, we've realized with collaboration with various universities, these universities have a number of disciplines that can solve different problems within what we are trying to do. So one of the things that we are trying to see is now how do we harness the expertise within various disciplines in the university and link those expertise, and particularly students who have various skills, and link them to the entrepreneurs to help them solve particular problems that they're having within their enterprises. At the moment in our center, we focus on 5 key areas. And these 5 key areas were actually identified based on the need. Because see, one of them, the biggest contributor of emission is the energy that we consume as a country. So one of the things that we wanted to achieve was how do we ensure that we are now moving towards clean energy and moving away from the polluting energy. So anyone coming up with clean solutions like use of solar, reducing use of coal, and maybe moving to use of briquettes. People who are coming up with very innovative solar mini grids to power people who are not powered. People coming up with clean cook stove. At the moment, we have partners on board. So on the other side, as Kenya Climate Innovation Center, we have the Climate Innovation Enterprises. But also within our program, we also have other universities that we are currently working on, like we have Jaramogi Oginga Odinga University, we have the University of Sussex, and we have the University of Johannesburg. But we also have a knowledge partner the Africa Center for Technology Studies. So combining all these people, so that's how we'll identify from our section, which is KCIS, we'll identify entrepreneurs and identify what are their needs. Then we're able to get to the university and tell them from the entrepreneurship point of view, we need these particular skills. So there could be business skills, there could be technical skills, and then also linking that up with policymakers.
My name is Dr. Pamela Mreji. I am a lecturer at Technical University of Kenya. I teach innovation management, entrepreneurship, and technology management. The Youth Entrepreneurship Accelerator Program seeks to address the main challenge of youth unemployment in sub-Saharan Africa sustainably through a digital innovation platform that connects entrepreneurs, especially those in the rural areas, to a virtual accelerator program. That's what we seek to do. So the entrepreneurs are all of a sudden getting access to a community of practice with stakeholders, which include mentors, trainers, entrepreneurship trainers. They'll get access to funders, venture capitalists. They get access to case studies, training modules.
David Chao works as the Dean for School of Tourism Hospitality at Strathmore University. But most importantly now, more involved in enhancing youth entrepreneurship and innovation for sustainable tourism development in Africa. This project has a strong background, and most importantly is about youth employability. There's really a big gap in terms of youth who get employed in the tourism sector. Of course, you're aware tourism sector is very big in Kenya, but not only in Kenya, it's really a nice tapped giant in Africa, especially by the youths per se. And most affected are actually youths who are doing tourism at higher level. That's a degree level. So to ensure that they have the quality of jobs and the returns that they expect that the tourism sector holds, it's important that their capacity and their ability into enterprise development, into innovation be enhanced. Now it's about entrepreneurship skills. It's about creating the entrepreneurship ecosystem because we know from a survey we've done over time, it's clear that there's certain skills that the youth need to get into a startup program. There are certain special skills that they need. They need coaching enhancement. They need to gain experience from what is ongoing, to cross-pollinate ideas with others, so that the bigger ecosystem to be enterprising is more enhanced, to be hands-on, to be actually in sync with how an enterprise development works. And that is where the gap is. So we are creating a more or less hands-on, coaching-based orientation, and then creating a bigger ecosystem for them to enhance the unfolding of the entrepreneurship skills. The students have really a wider choice here. And not just a choice, but the diverse of knowledge across students from Ghana, students from South Africa, and students from Kenya. So the pool of learning from each other, gives them the strength to really escalate their enterprise or enterprising ability. But also networking with more senior people in entrepreneurship who are actually their coaches and their lecturers in the program. So that's how the bigger network works. That's how the ecosystem works.
I'm Ranson Mushiri. I am a senior lecturer at KC University School of Business. I'm also the director of quality assurance and institutional research. And I'm also a researcher in entrepreneurship and small business development. That is what I do. About our project with Innovation for African Universities, we are actually looking at the entrepreneurship education, specifically the training that is taking place in the universities. And we are asking ourselves a question: why would students be taking entrepreneurship and then they seek jobs? Because entrepreneurship is about creating jobs. So why are they not creating jobs? And why do they those who create jobs not being sustainable? We have had the opportunity to talk to former students about it, and our students, and we collected some data diversely from around the country. And one of the things that came out clearly is that the way we are teaching entrepreneurship in the universities is not right. There is a disconnect. The entrepreneurship learning is addressing the matters of theory, the matters of books, and it fails to address the matters of the practice. We are looking for ways where universities in Kenya can become more innovative in their teaching, not just for entrepreneurship training, but even other programs. And also to change the fact that when students learn, they also need to be motivated to take risk in terms of starting businesses, in terms of trying things. And we want to excite their ideas so that they can come with ideas of how to start businesses, especially in the space of socio-entrepreneurship, so that they can come with ideas how to solve social problems, and in the process of that they make a profit.